Top 10 Best-Selling Supercars. With billionaires springing up like wildfire every single day, every made person is looking to spend their billions on what other than luxury and supercars. Our Top 10 Best-Selling Supercars highlights the models that really do tick all the boxes. They are powerfully packed with tech and stunning features to look at and appreciate pristine beauty. Sitting atop is the superb Ferrari 296 GTB. However, Porsche, Lamborghini, Aston Martin, and McLaren are also storied names in the supercar world. From bottom to top, let's look at the fastest-selling cars today. Number 10. Aston Martin DBS Superleggera. A 5.2-liter twin-turbo V12 sits at the heart of the Aston Martin DBS Superleggera. The headline figures include a 715 horsepower and 900 Nm of torque, resulting in a 0-62 figure of 3.4 seconds and a top speed of 211 miles per hour. Not bad for a car designed to take on continents, rather than racetracks if you ask me. With 180 kilograms of downforce, the DBS provides stability at speed, and on smooth asphalt at least, making it feel compliant. Aston's V12 engine is nothing short of phenomenal, and thanks to the huge amount of power and torque available, it is more like Beauty and the Beast. Pressing the throttle results in straight-line performance few other cars can come close to matching. This is good news for those inclined to drive long distances, but be warned, you might find yourself driving past your destination just to enjoy a few more miles behind the wheel. Number 9. Lamborghini Aventador SVJ. This is a car with a full-blooded naked aggression and stunning looks to hold its own. The 730-plus horsepower and 6.5-liter engine is naturally aspired and crowd-pleasing, making it amazingly athletic despite its robust girth. This Italian beauty looks good both in a coupe and a convertible form, making logging lap times or Carbon Canyon roads even more exhilarating while experiencing still the tremendous acceleration and kidney-crushing cornering forces when driving the track-tuned SVJ model. This brutally powerful monster supports a set of scissor doors that swing open in a typical Lamborghini fashion. The dashboard features a digital gauge cluster that changes its layout whenever you select a new drive mode: Strata, Sport, and Corsa. Eco mode allows you to personalize the settings for powertrain steering and suspension. Now we have the heroic Aventador SVJ, which takes an already unmissable car and turns it into the world's greatest attention magnet, thanks to an astonishing body kit. Number 8. Ford GT. The GT40's string of successive victories at Le Mans, owing to the myth and mystique of the Ford GT, stretching back more than 5 decades, would have given this car a larger-than-life presence in any class in which we put it, and lends it an appeal that's utterly unique and difficult to quantify. Its carbon fiber body and its 660 horsepower 3.5-liter EcoBoost V6 engine are the ultimate expressions of technological innovation driven by a teardrop shape, which is the result of extensive work in the wind tunnel designed to deliver pure performance. With its foreboding size, the GT has an amazingly smooth ride for a car of its ilk, making it easy to be placed on the road. And albeit it doesn't howl like an Italian V12, its 647 horsepower V6 can still hurl you down the road with undeniable motorsport venom. It's a very special car this, the likes of which don't come along often. Number 7. McLaren Artura. Artura is arguably McLaren's first clean sheet design for more than a decade. There's certainly no faulting the ambition of the newcomer, which shares almost nothing with its myriad predecessors, all of which are related in one way or another. A clean sheet approach has been taken for the carbon fiber structure and electrical architecture, plus the twin-turbocharged 3.5-liter V6 engine, which is mated with a 95 horsepower electric motor, makes the Artura a plug-in hybrid. More importantly for many, the powertrain serves up a combined total of 671 horsepower, bringing powertrain and handling control switches within fingertips reach, cornering flat and fast with superb body control. The brand has persisted with the hydraulic steering setup that provides optimum feedback from the rear suspension to the advanced E-differential. Every new element contributes a uniquely intensive driving experience for the next generation. Number 6. Maserati MC20. MC20 hits the road with a curb weight of just 3,306 pounds, owing much of that to the single-piece carbon fiber chassis that comes from race car maker Dallara, and combined with lightweight body panels and polycarbonate engine cover. Literally everything about this supercar is new. Maserati's new Naturno 3.0-liter twin-turbo V6 cranks out 621 horsepower at 7,500 RPM and 538 pound-feet of torque at 3,000 RPM. and an 8-speed dual-clutch automatic transmission is perfectly in sync with this dynamite power plant. When driven hard, the MC20 is an absolute firecracker. The transmission isn't janky when pulling away from a stop either. The MC20 just rockets forward with authority, and it'll hit 60 miles per hour before you can say Jack Robinson. The 2023 Maserati MC20 is an exotic street car that smacks you in the face with a race car driving experience that feels alive and emotional. Number 5. Lamborghini Huracan EVO. When it comes to creating cars of pure combustive drama, traffic-stopping looks, and feral, unfettered souls, Lamborghini sits at the top, with only makers of the world's rarest and most expensive hand-built automotive exotics can now really compete. Its naturally aspired V10 engine over-delivers in equal measure on speed, responsiveness, and audible character. There is always the fairly hardcore carbon fiber body Huracan STO that's effectively Lambo's Porsche 911 GT3, just in case you need that rush of adrenaline injection. The razor-sharp responses and incredible adjustability make up for the stiffened suspension, which could be borderline unacceptable for the road. The passenger compartment features a cutting-edge 8.4-inch touchscreen system in the center console, from which the vehicle and entertainment functions are controlled. An authentic Italian design is reflected in the exclusive interior finishes, featuring the highest quality material, with upholstery available in leather, Alcantara, and for the first time, carbon skin. Number 4. Ferrari SF90 Straddle. The Ferrari SF90 Straddle is the most powerful road car in all of Ferrari's history. This is a very different kind of Ferrari and a plug-in hybrid that can travel up to 15 miles on electricity alone. What a remarkable feat! It also set the quickest lap time around the firm's Ferraro test track. Its total power output is raised to a staggering 986 horsepower, allowing for a 0 to 60 mile per hour time of 2.5 seconds. Regardless of the additional weight brought on by the powertrain, the SF90 Straddle is still as intuitive, engaging, incisive, and dreadfully quick, typical of a mid-engine Ferrari. Number 3. Porsche 911 GT3 RS. While 518 horsepower is quite modest as far as modern supercars go, the 911 GT3 RS can get around a track mind-bendingly quickly. There are 2 underbody flaps on the aero front, massive side skirts, and an active rear wing of epic proportions. The latter includes a DRS, or drag reduction system, so it doesn't hold the car back too much on the straights. With the DRS switched off, you're looking at a whopping 860 kilograms of downforce. This is backed up by a sophisticated suspension setup, which can be remotely adjusted from the cabin for bump and rebound. This is one of the closest things you can buy to a racing car for the road. Number 2. McLaren 720S. The McLaren 720S demonstrates its superiority by accelerating faster, lapping quicker, and stopping harder than any of its rivals in the stratum of the performance car market. That being said, in many of the performance benchmarks that road testers are used to measuring, this 360 liters, 710 horsepower blockbuster is a closer match for a contemporary hypercar than one of its mid-engine opponents. Impressively, all of this capability is wrapped up in such a usable package. Special hydraulically linked dampers provide a spookily good ride with excellent vision, and you even get a decent amount of luggage space. Number 1. Ferrari 296 GTB. At the heart of the car is a new 120-degree twin-turbocharged 3.0-liter V6 engine that's mated to a 165-horsepower electric motor fed by a 7.45 kilowatt-hour, 70-kilogram battery pack to deliver a staggering combined total of 819 horsepower in what's essentially a mid-rear engine Ferrari. The performance of this thoroughbred is savagely sensational and relentless, claiming 15.5 miles of electric-only range. It still has an aluminum chassis with 2 seats ahead of the power plant. Ferrari put up a remarkable feat of a genius bit of technological development, producing a car with this much power and performance, and it feels so approachable and engaging. This is probably the best supercar available today. So there you have it, 10 of the fastest selling cars in the world. Please subscribe to our channel and give us a thumbs up on your way out.